From the home of the Tigers since 2000, we welcome you to Comerica Park here in the Motor City. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Detroit Tigers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show, and it's coming up next. Clayton Kershaw gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now, he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Javier Baez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Here's Jason Hayward now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, just a 1 for 9. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. So the mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And a swing and a misses. They got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The main job of a number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. The Tigers coming up, no score. And now, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Tigers, the second baseman, Ozzie.
Now here it comes.
Albies.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
We were wondering who was going to strike first with the long ball. What a moment for him right there. Home run in the World Series, no one can ever take that away from him.
To the plate now, Akil Baddoo.
The right fielder.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hendricks is pitched north of 1,200 innings in the majors, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, one down. Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. He grounds it sharply to third. Bryant is up with it, and there's out number 2. And now here is Freddie Freeman looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating a changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's 0 for 8. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
0-2 count, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grossman arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. 0-1 the count, and the pitch. Fouled away.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92-93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball,
will leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Nelson Cruz now. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 0 for 4.
Nelson.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
Here's Robbie Grossman as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Contreras. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and bring Wilson Ramos to the plate with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Candelario on third. Ramos on his second with 2 down. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. 1 and 2. Here it is. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position. But that first offering.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Here's Jake Marisnick with lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's hitless in 6 tries. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
He is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the third, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies.
Very rarely, Matt, you see a first-pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at-bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
First pitch on the way. Akil Baddoo comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next, here is Ronald Acuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Out in front of it, strike 1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Now here it comes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready on 1 and 2. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. 3 up. And that brings up Javi Baez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
1 and 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his own.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And you can see our top speeds fairly modest by today's standards, with 93 and 89 being each starter's top speed respectively. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame in the bottom of the inning now, and that brings in Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman,
As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And another foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Contreras has it. A throw down to first, one away. Now to the plate, Nelson Cruz flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch on the way. Out, nobody on. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. They'll throw into second. And he's safe. He's dead. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he showed great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
Next batter is Jeimer Candelario. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it is. Grossman stands at second with 2 gone. Again, another foul ball. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time. Welcome back. Heidi Watkins standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. So Now into the box is Chris Bryant, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And another 0-2. Hit back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Wilson Contreras stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Grossman is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. No balls and a strike to count. And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
The catcher,
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Marisnick is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Struck out in his first at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Bryant's got to get rid of it on the first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. So up steps Ozzie Albies. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Contreras goes to get it, and that ends the inning. At the plate now is Jake Marisnick to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Eric Sogard is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Javier Baez is in the 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Behind 0-2 now. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ballgame, and the side is retired. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9. Into the box, Akil Baddoo. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Now here's the first offering. Ronald Acuna is in for the
0-1
third
the count.
time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right
Count,
now.
0-2.
One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Well, quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Number 10, Freddie.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Sogard has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the... So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
I agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Marcell Ozuna is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Albies is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up. Striding in is Nelson Cruz. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The designated hitter, Nelson.
Left side. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Into the box now, Robbie Grossman. Now the 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
Fouled off. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And he'll be back in standing up. Cruz gets his lead at first, nobody out. There goes the runner. That's a strike to throw down. And Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second.
Might have been trying to avoid the double play ball by putting the runner in motion, but that ended up just causing a different kind of double play, the strike him out, throw him out kind. Not how the offense drew that one up.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. New inning set to get underway. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Chris Bryant. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Again, a 1-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Digging in next, Wilson Contreras. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a fastball gets the upper part of his zone for strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Pretty clear he didn't like the ball there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
No hits to this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Looked at for ball number 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice work.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far. As Jonathan Holder is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And a ball 1-0. It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Set and the 1-0 pitch. Hot shot down the line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And now the first pitch. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Ramos is on his way home. He scores, and they now lead by 2.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead here. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Marisnick is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and here's the former Rule 5 pick, Akil Baddoo. From the stretch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Bryant's got it, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Freddie Freeman will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So it's a run on 3. All set for the start of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jake Marisnick. Joe Jimenez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Eric Sogard. His first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing, miss, 1-1. Inside corner called to strike 1 and 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And on for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A full house of 41,782 fans rise as one here in Detroit. Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Javier Baez takes his 4th strikeout of the game.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes, they worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Tigers win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Clayton Kershaw pitches well enough to get the W. Kyle Hendricks settled with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
First for the victorious Tigers, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 on base. For the Cubs, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 21 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Comerica Park, on Sunday of 41,299. The Tigers thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.
semanal que manden baja en PR. A la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hijo solo 6 años ya tiene. El único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo?
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In the first game of this year's World Series, Clayton Kershaw had a ludicrous 20 strikeouts in the game on the way to the win, helping lead Detroit to a win over the Cubs 2-0. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. And that's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow for another